Always love Internet Historian, man. This is like one of my favorite channels. And it's a big hole, dude.
Inhale. I can finally breathe again. It must be over. Scanning for traces of human life. 5G scanners activate. Nothing detected. The species Homo sapien is extinct. It's time to fulfill my purpose. Executing Operation Ice to Sea.
Why do I feel like these tubes were like the default robot or AI fucking builds of like a little while back? You know, like maybe in like the 2000s, in every game and movie, these are what robots looked like.
Welcome back. Let me brief you on how the world ended.
Jesus. It says
Actually,
MS.
the details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the croutons.
Okay. Hold on, let me read this. Toilet paper. Every major city across Australia, citizens panicked at the looming prospect of a cold spritzing in a shallow sink and looked to whatever substitutes they could find. But once supplies of paper towels and facial wipes ran dry, desperation took hold. That desperation led to panic. Panic led to anarchy, and anarchy led to memes. One day, you will look up and yell out for toilet paper and whisper, and I will whisper no. Rorschach Watchman.
January 2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
Oh, the plague game.
Pops over data, we win. Sweet.
And everyone was amped
Yo, that game is fun, dude. I have it on my phone.
to start panicking. Oh my god. The virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle. Better not touch your face. Don't touch me. Breathe somewhere else, Vector. People said, oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No, I must resist. Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky? How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea.
I get it now. TheVarus. Meant to be the virus, but obviously you don't want to get demonetized. Or he just wants to make it funny. Probably a bit of both.
So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one was about toilet paper. Hey, I heard that here in Australia, 90% of our toilet paper is produced in China. Maybe that means there'll be no more stock. So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packs. No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3.
I remember when I went to the supermarket for like the first time when like this kind of all thingy. It was like before lockdown, and like they had a sign in the one I went to that said no more than 3 rolls of toilet paper, or more 3 packs or 2 packs of toilet paper per customer. It was funny.
4 just in case.
Will
And
time.
everyone had that same concern. Within the week,
Jesus.
stocks on shelves were getting noticeably low. And from there, it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out. Then, of course, photos shared on social media and broadcast on television of empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want 1 pack.
To which the media said, don't buy it. But also, it is running out, but don't stock up. But who knows when new stock is coming, but don't you hoard. But it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock completely depleted, people were becoming desperate.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely empty shelves.
Why is there a reason people actually went mad for toilet paper, or was it just one moron decided that he was gonna buy a shit ton of toilet paper, and everyone else saw that, and then they just started spiraling from that guy. I heard that's what I heard. Someone said that it was that happened. That like one guy just started doing it, and everyone started doing it, and then everyone started panicking. You know what? I wonder, what are the people that bought thousands of rolls of toilet paper? What are they doing with it? Like, is it just sitting there? Do they just have a lifetime supply? You know?
Fights broke out between those who had none and
Yoink.
those who had too much. It was chaos
Really?
in the aisle.
Old lady, chill.
Round one. Fight.
TP Hunter.
The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
Is a knife.
That's a spoon, big man.
Enough.
The CEO of Australia came out and said,
It's been one of the most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis.
but that scolding did little to quell the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is
Listen, you get a toilet paper and you get toilet paper. Let's see that again. Man was just lobbing them off the thing.
to quell the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of
Fake
Australia's
news.
toilet paper is produced domestically. But that also didn't quell the frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a one-pack per person rule.
Yep.
But frenzies cannot be quelled. And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon,
Stonks.
eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was
80.
everywhere. First
Happens
for double the
all the
price,
time.
then triple. Then
Wow.
things just went wild. 10-pack, single rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy
Kleenex.
prices.
You think anyone actually paid that shit? That happens with everything though. When a new console comes out, it always like people buy it or try and mass buy them on like release, and then they try and sell them at a profit. Like, I remember when Xbox One and PS4 came out, the amount of people that were like selling it triple value on fucking eBay. And same with the Flappy Bird. You remember when Flappy Bird got deleted? People were selling iPhones for like fucking stupid amount of money if it had a game on. I think my iPad or iPhone still has it, but it doesn't run. Like it just you can't open it.
People went from selling it by the pack to selling it by the gram.
Wow.
Number too large.
And the rest of us who couldn't afford it had to get creative.
Really? Fuck it, just don't use toilet paper, you know?
But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes. One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case. By the way, this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls. Wrong. They were getting 48 boxes. And
Nice.
soon they had become the de facto royalty of Australia. They built a throne with the boxes and sat aloft it.
I found the crown of
Australia.
in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
But for the rest of us common folk, thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public toilets. We began stealing from work.
A new survey has found
That's
1
insane.
in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some started stealing from hotels, stealing from cars, stealing from the
Wait,
blind,
what?
even animals.
Imagine yoinking toilet paper from a car, dude. Like, that's jail time if you get caught. Imagine stealing from a blind woman, dude. That's even more fucked up.
Were stealing.
Nice.
Some pretty good memes though.
Wait, can someone tell me what the point of this wheel is here and why it doesn't use, like, on the ground?
And just as some relief was coming, oh, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned
Yeah.
down.
Fire crews rescued what rolls they could. The rest left charred and soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which began in and was specific to Australia was soon spreading to the rest of the world, despite the circumstances being completely different.
Hey, that's me.
In fact, stats time. In most countries, the majority of toilet paper is actually produced locally. Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning it's expensive to ship relative to its retail value. So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage. But shut up and panic.
No.
And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed robbers in Hong Kong held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry. And
What?
this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on.
Morons, dude.
After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only having one ass to wipe, and supply increasing to compensate, toilet paper returned to shelves. The balance was restoring. The shops were healing.
Also hand sanitizer. You couldn't find that for a while.
Which meant it was time to panic about something else.
But now I have mine. Oh. I'll read that. "5G. I can feel the 5G coursing through my veins. What is happening to my body? I feel stronger, faster, smarter. I'm transcending. The data flows within me, and I within it. Just look at how fast the video is loading, and it's 1080p. I was gonna scream, but no.
5G time. So you think it's a virus? That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop, rookie. See that tower over there? Now look at this. Coincidence? 5 Gs, 5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram. PlayStation 5. Awful lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these indisputable facts such as, I have headache, it was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire. It was time for the 5G squad to leap into action. 5G squad! Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie, Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Save lives! Hug someone! Save lives!
Yo, how does that make sense?
And the destruction was extensive. I had no idea really until I started digging. But in the UK, over 50 towers were
Wait,
vandalized
what?
or set ablaze in a single month.
Wait, what?
Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers had been attacked on the job.
Jesus
You know when they turn this on, it's
Christ.
going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals?
In North Carolina, one woman
Yeah, that's why they're building the hospitals, dude.
started opening fire on a couple of technicians.
There were 2 workers up on the tower when the shots rang out. A 3rd worker on the ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The 2 men were okay, but when police came, she armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
Clearly not mentally stable.
She's out on bond and she's had the weapons confiscated.
New 5G.
Looks like a
Stimulate
tower.
your senses.
In
Nice.
Auckland, New Zealand, at least a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands, 16. Reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus, and Belgium.
Cyprus.
Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in
Jeez.
Australia, and 7 cell tower fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
Strap
yourself in and feel the G's.
Well, it's not
5G is like fucking just like your mobile data, right?
actually that easy for the untrained eye.
Truthfully.
Most of the destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to
Morons.
4G network infrastructure, causing outages for emergency services and the public. Naturally, YouTube and Facebook started cracking down on the 5G conspiracy groups and banning everyone. And
Nice.
the movement has gone somewhat underground. Oh my god, they're in on it. Alongside false causes came false cures. No vaccine
Is
yet?
that Zuck?
No problem.
Yes.
Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sap in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow dung,
Did my guy just say plant sap in the eye? Yep.
camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet oil in the anus,
There's no
miracle
way.
mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus, treatment packs, toothpaste, the biocharger NG subtle energy platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy living, radionics machine, schwang string lang ganglion, injecting house cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything.
Onions.
Everything and anything is apparently a cure.
What's wrong with people, dude? And you know, for this man to have said all of these, that people have tried them. Like,
But who needs cures? I've got something better. Add time.
yes.
Soon. Soon we will be together.
Oh, it's this guy again.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at NordVPN. Gather round, everyone. Here's my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend,
Nice.
but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point is, she doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could access international catalogs from her favorite streaming services. Oh shit, get down. Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just
My
snatch
man
up all
just-
their data. Oh, jackpot. If she had used
Elbows.
NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at all her
The
personal
window.
photos. Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it.
I said cheese it.
Oh, nice. Now imagine this
Oh,
was
dude.
you. And imagine this was a 3-year plan with 70% off plus a 3 extra month.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country.
Why is there ropes on that?
Oh no. No, not again.
Like Jurassic Park.
Encrypt your browsing with your VPN.
Taxi EE.
No sweat. I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
Finally. Some peace. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really? An Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also, there's access to international content.
How did he find me? No.
Oh.
They're biting me.
Snake bit.
スネークピット。
Hmm.
ノール VPN でデータを保護する。
This wouldn't have happened if you were doing not
What kind of accent is that, big
これ
man?
は起こりませんでした。
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply. You can roughly break goods into 2 categories: commercial and retail. With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go. Maybe we could just send it to the supermarkets. No can do.
Why is there a
You
cow
have to
in-
repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries. So either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost. What's the point?
Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The
Cheap
supply
meat.
chain had broken. By week 1 of the lockdown, farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars of quickly expiring crop with no one to take it from them. And they know that by
Eat it
next
all.
week, they'll have double that amount. Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? I don't know, probably 10? Why?
Nice.
That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well,
You know how many eggs I can eat before feeling physically ill? Once you eat 5, you feel sick. That's what I found personally.
I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do. So the farmers began neutralizing their crops.
Target neutralized.
It was a
Unless
slaughter.
you have high metabolism.
Millions of pounds of onions were buried alive in Idaho.
Buried alive, dude. No, it's not even that. It's about how many you could eat at once without feeling like you're gonna throw up. I'm not saying how many I could eat in a day. I had like 5 for breakfast on many days. Like when I was going to the gym, I'd have like 3 to 5 every morning. And I had like that deal like a few weeks back, and it made me feel sick.
stopped making
How many
grain
eggs,
and
at least?
started making donuts.
Ooh,
Donuts on their tractors all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged. The potatoes weren't being atoed. Boo.
I have potato blood in my veins.
Squash were being compressed. The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7 million gallons of milk were being dumped every day.
That shit would stink, no?
But once the farmers had...
Like, if you just dump milk, that shit would just rot and that shit would stink.
...destroyed their crops, of course, they had to immediately plant new ones.
Like
because
farm field,
demand
yeah,
could
cool.
come back, and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat, and repeat, and repeat, until everything returned to normal.
People went broke, dude. That's Skype. Oh, fuck. Imagine using Skype, rings forever with that annoying tone. Very, very true. Press that little X button to close only to find out later it's minimized and your camera was still on. Random spam calls from Bitcoin Lover 87. Skype you later, said no one. WhatsApp might be an alternative, but it wants my phone number and private data. Viber, I barely know her. Who the fuck uses Viber? Zoom was the only alternative until it wasn't.
Zoom. So everyone was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100 people per meeting. Millions moved over to Zoom and it skyrocketed to #1 in the App Store. Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not?
Don't you have to pay for it though? Like, you get like certain bit free and then you have to pay.
It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you see my dog? Tee. Look, I can change the background.
Oh my god, did he fall?
These are some of my friends from high school.
Okay. Okay, everyone, I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods. Some even forgot they were being watched.
Very high standards and
Go on toilet.
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on.
My guy.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant
Slicker.
idea.
Nice.
What if I just published this room key online?
Yeah, so the streamers and YouTubers all went in there. Look at that man. What is that name? My guy's name is Kolb Hashuan. Kolb Hushan. Cool name. Guy on toilet. His face.
Dude, I've been in this thing for a while.
Oh, my guy.
Hi, Mr. Knob. Are you joining it?
Mr. Knob.
Do you have a BuzzFeed question?
Am I bugging or is fucking Mary dead right now, bro?
it's good to see you again.
Wow, that's a lot of people. Wait, that's the rest WWE guy, bro. Ryback or whatever his name, I think. My
And
guy's
what if I gave it to one of my favorite online
Too mad. Nice.
Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble platform. Take out your number 2 pencils.
Is that the Halo music?
It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am
Jesus.
Shashamya from Wuhan University.
Too mad. Who let you in?
Hey guys, this is Chris.
Hey guys, this is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from
A transfer student from, where do you say?
From
So what are we learning today? Does anyone want to tell me I come to class late? And no one wants to tell me why? Why? Tell me reason.
Oh my god, dude.
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom. You're gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time on your keyboard to fix your room because it's currently public.
I don't do that.
You guys are going to start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean, we can definitely.
Look at
Revolution. I like the sound of that.
How do you get them out?
It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this?
Yes, it was. Don't nod your don't do that with your head. No, you did.
My man
Who
snitched.
are you? What do you mean who am
Well,
I?
he's definitely snitching on the wrong guy.
And you let me through the gate.
My guy.
Oh my god.
Yo,
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus.
1 and 1.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story.
What
is his hair?
History class. Oh, hell yeah.
And he's lost an election twice.
My guy.
He's,
He's like so confused. He saw the cock and he was like, what?
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay? So...
Imagine there's that one guy who has a camera.
I'll give you a minute or two to open up. Robert, take that off your screen.
Robert's gonna get some trouble!
Yo!
Robert's probably in his room right now just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me! I'm Robert, baby. Robert, how could you?
But then they had a whole bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform.
I'm so done, man.
Even though the stock price keeps going up.
That's funny. Nature too. Only in nature can we answer the mysteries of the universe. How we getting almond milk if they ain't? Okay, dude, what is this? That Two Man was on BBC? Yeah, I know.
With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets. The healing had begun.
Real happy world.
Satellite imagery showed pollution levels dropping everywhere. The canals of Venice were changing from their usual feculent brown to a vibrant blue, as boats were docked and silt could resettle.
Why are they brown?
From their windows, residents could see
they're
fish,
dirty.
algae,
Is that why? Because they're just dirty as fuck.
and other sea life returned to the waters.
My God.
But that wasn't all. Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an
Of course
iron
the sheep are in Wales. Of course.
hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London. Alligators in Florida were once again using the roads. Rats in New Orleans were... No, that's normal. Otters in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Human beings are a disease.
That is profound. Dude. Maybe we were the real corona all along. Nature returned to New York for the first time since it was established 65 million BC. We even had a good fake out on an extinct species, the Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years. Oh my god. Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet. Scooters were returning to the riverways. Nilgai? Haven't heard of that. Cows had begun returning to the ocean. Cats was seen by some in London to a limited audience. Sambar were incorrectly using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities.
Nice.
Nature is healing.
Look at that trolley,
Namaste.
Dude. Or shopping car, whatever. Why is he on fire? Where's Moab when we need him?
Anyway, I'm busy. That's the lesson. Here's a multi-tool. Good luck out there. Please close the door behind you. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my god. Is this Mars? One hell of a twist. I know, right? Oh my god. It's Elon Musk. Yes. A double twist. Welcome home, X-A13.
Oh my god.
Obama.
It's a triple twist.
Directed by M.
Video
Night
over.
Shyamalan.
The next one's almost done. Give me 2 weeks. Have you heard of incognito mode? It's basically the main channel now. New video every month there too. Look at this production quality. Keep track of video progress on Trello. Thank you, patient patrons. Thank you,
What is this
NordVPN man. Thank you,
censoring?
editing team. Thank you, Obama, for guest VOing. Thank you, Neil Druckmann, for the worst sequel since World War II. And thank you for watching.
My man said the worst sequel since World War II. Wow. That was pretty good, dude. Pretty good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was hilarious, as usual.